Sir Jorah Mormont. So, this character is kind of a double-edged sword, so to speak. And he is starting out in this series. He comes to Daenerys at her wedding and he's like, I promise to serve you. And he's trying to teach her Dothraki. He keeps her safe. She really learns to lean on him and trust him. Sir Jorah becomes kind of obsessed with Daenerys. She is his queen, and he at first is trying very, very hard to stay close to her and to make sure that she listens strictly to him. And after Khal Drogo dies, and we see Daenerys go through, we see Daenerys go through the Red Waste, and he's like, she says a line that's very good in both the book and the show. I don't know how to make starvation scream. And he's like, a trick I've never learned. You know, he does offer very wise counsel. Now, yes, is it kind of discriminatory because of the fact that he doesn't want anybody else around Daenerys? Yes, very much so. Sir Jorah does want all the control for Dany, or about Dany, because he doesn't want anybody else to come in. After Khal Drogo's gone, he's thinking, maybe I could be her next husband. Maybe I can get in there. I love her. He does several things that are kind of creepy because of the age difference. He kisses her without consent and without any inkling that that might be what she wants. And it's sad to me. And he also betrays her. At first, he was giving up the secrets, where she would be, that she was pregnant, that everything was going on. And even though he was doing this, in a way, it was kind of helpful, not necessarily a bad thing, because he was giving this information to Varys, and Varys was giving it to Robert. And I find it hard to believe that going leagues and leagues and leagues apart, that the information was going from Ser Jorah to a messenger, probably to another messenger, and then to Varys, and then to Robert, that the exact, hey, Daenerys has done this, hey, Daenerys is here, hey, this is happening, hey, that any of the information was all that reliable, because the Dothraki moved a lot. So even though Ser Jorah did directly cause Daenerys to lose the baby, indirectly kinda, I don't know that I blame him for that exactly, because of the fact that he saved her at the wine merchant, even though it was kind of his fault that they were gonna poison her. But he takes her into the tent. He's trying to help her. He sticks by her. He pulls the baby. In the books, it shows that none of the midwives would touch her and that no one would come in. But he takes care and he helps her and delivers the baby and explains what happened afterward. And he sticks by her. In the show, it's a little different, where the witch does it. And Ser Jorah is like, please don't go into the pyre, when she decides to off Khal Drogo and burn the eggs herself, Khal Drogo, all in one go. And it was really beautiful, because she kisses him on the cheek and she's like, I'll be okay, I promise, you know? In the show, not the book. But overall, Ser Jorah does redeem himself when they get to Meereen, and he's in there and he's like, okay, what are we doing? And she finds out that he betrayed her. She banishes him, and he comes back and back and back, and he ends up fighting in the shows to try and win her affection again. He goes through old Valyria, catches that grayscale. Like, he loves her enough that even though she banished him, even though he couldn't be her advisor, even though he couldn't be what he wanted to her, that he was going to stay true. He was going to stay true to her. He was going to keep going. He was going to fight for her to the bitter end. And in all actuality, that's really beautiful, because not many people were doing that for Daenerys. She gets betrayed a lot. And it's never easy to trust somebody. And even though he in the past had betrayed her, I think Ser Jorah is a good guy. Do I think it's creepy that he's in love with this girl that's got a 25, 30-year age gap? Of course. Do I think that he's a good person for the past crimes he did? Not necessarily. But I did find it very upsetting in the show when they are there, and Tyrion's like, yeah, you know, your dad, he was a great guy. And Sir Jorah's like, what was a great guy? And he was like, oh my god, you don't know. And he explains it to him. And that was heartbreaking because Jorah never got to say goodbye to him. And now House Mormont's kind of went to the wayside, and it's just some guy out there that's going to be the ruler. It's sad to me. And I'm wondering if he's ever going to see the family sword again and if he'd recognize it with the wolf hilt. But anyway, overall, Ser Jorah, I think, is a decent guy.